Hey, what's up, guys? We're at Betway Premiership action on a Wednesday. It was Kaizer Chiefs going up against Cape Town City and the game ending 0-0. Yeah, I'm so glad that game is over. I ain't gonna lie. I am so happy that it's over, man. Was that second half was a hard watch. It was a hard watch, and I feel like if you go back into the first half, I thought Cape Town City started off better. I thought they were rotating the ball well at times, but they were not necessarily making it towards Kaizer Chiefs' final third. They were not necessarily doing that. Chiefs was taking time to sort of get into the game. Once Kaizer Chiefs get into the game, once they get into it, once the flowing is there, they starting to press right at the right moment, and you go back to the two clearest chances that was within the game. Shabalala had to score that. He absolutely had to score that, and he doesn't score that. It's a 1-on-1, and you go back to also the Solomon's chance as well. He also had to do better. At least get it on target. Like at least get it on target. That's what I would say. You roll into second half. Serrero comes off. Yeah, I think it was probably the right move. I still think he's trying to get into grips with regards to the game. I mean, the team themselves, the player personnel as well. He was signed recently as well. I know he's been training with Cape Town City, but then he's still trying to get into it. And yeah, and my frustration with the second half was the lack of quality. Like the lack of quality. It's the ball is being turned over many times. Nobody's controlling the game. Yeah, the misplaced passes, the poor final third decisions. It was just yeah, it was not necessarily connecting. And I think Cape Town City were happy to sort of take a point in the way that the game was going because Chiefs was sort of gaining momentum. Even with the Gus changes that were being made, I would think that I would like to probably say that Kaizer Chiefs probably finished stronger than Cape Town City. But even with that being said, they're getting forward and there's like nothing that is absolutely happening. You think of that one chance that Moody had and Darren Keith had to make a save, and you're like, cool, but like there's nothing that's really coming to grips. Every sub that offensively that Cape Town City is making, it's not necessarily getting them up the pitch. It's not progressing them as well, and yeah, it just was not connecting. Like overall, the whole game, I just felt like, wow, this game lacks a lot of quality. It just lacks a lot of quality, and I just think both teams lose out. Like both teams lose out because Cape Town City, you've got chances to get into the top eight, which I still think you can, but you're losing points. You're losing points, and Kaizer Chiefs as well at the same time. You look at the table and you're like, you're not far away from third place. You're really not that far. But I don't know if this side is playing like a side that believes they can get into third place. I don't think I see it. I don't see it at all. So yeah, it was just a game that lacked quality, and I think both teams lose out on points. I don't think both teams will be happy with the fact that they walk away with 1 point. And also the fans, man, I'm so sorry y'all had to see that. I'm really sorry for those who attended that game. I'm so sorry I had to see that because that was mm-mm. But I've dropped the link. Please hit the link to my show. I really appreciate everybody's support.